Have you ever wondered what would happen if tensions inside the royal family reached a point where private disagreements spilled into formal legal action? Imagine a moment so unexpected that palace insiders were left speechless, royal watchers scrambled for answers, and headlines around the world exploded overnight. Today, we're exploring a fictional royal drama built around that very question. According to this fictional scenario, Buckingham Palace had been unusually quiet for several days. Public appearances had been reduced, scheduled engagements were subtly rearranged, and senior aides reportedly rushed between offices behind closed doors. While the public assumed it was simply another week of careful royal planning, whispers began circulating that something far more serious was unfolding. At the center of the speculation stood Prince William. Known for his measured approach and commitment to stability, William had rarely allowed personal frustrations to become public. Throughout the years, he had consistently projected an image of calm leadership, preferring diplomacy over confrontation. But in this imagined story, those closest to the prince claimed that patience had finally reached its limit. The rumors centered on Queen Camilla. According to the fictional account, disagreements over royal administration, charitable responsibilities, and internal decision-making had slowly intensified. What began as differing opinions allegedly evolved into deeper concerns about how certain royal matters were being managed behind palace walls. For months, palace staff reportedly dismissed the stories as exaggerated gossip. Every institution experiences internal disagreements, they argued, and the monarchy was no exception. Yet the whispers refused to disappear. Then everything supposedly changed. An anonymous palace source claimed that William had instructed a team of legal advisors to review several confidential administrative decisions involving royal trusts and ceremonial authority. While the exact details remained unknown, insiders suggested the review wasn't intended to attack the monarchy itself. Instead, it was allegedly designed to protect long-standing constitutional traditions and ensure transparency within the institution. The word legal immediately transformed ordinary palace speculation into worldwide headlines. Television commentators debated every possibility. Royal experts appeared on news programs offering conflicting interpretations. Social media erupted with theories ranging from routine administrative disagreements to predictions of an unprecedented constitutional crisis. In our fictional narrative, Buckingham Palace declined to comment. That silence only intensified public curiosity. Every photograph of William was examined for clues. Every appearance by Camilla was analyzed for hidden meaning. Even ordinary gestures during public engagements became the subject of endless online discussion. Some observers believed William was defending the future of the monarchy. Others insisted the rumors had been wildly exaggerated. Meanwhile, inside this fictional version of the palace, staff members reportedly struggled to maintain normal operations while speculation spread across the globe. King Charles found himself in an especially difficult position. As both monarch and husband, he allegedly faced competing responsibilities unlike anything he had encountered before. According to fictional palace insiders, Charles desperately wanted unity, but also recognized that concerns raised by William couldn't simply be ignored. Those close to the king described long evenings filled with confidential briefings, private meetings, and repeated attempts to prevent the disagreement from escalating further. But every effort seemed to produce even more questions. What exactly had prompted William to seek legal advice? Had any formal documents actually been filed? Was this simply precautionary legal consultation, or something much more significant? No one appeared willing to provide definitive answers. Then came another surprising development. According to the fictional story, Princess Anne quietly entered the picture. Long respected for her practical judgment and unwavering dedication to duty, Anne reportedly became an informal mediator between the two sides. Rather than taking public positions, she allegedly focused on preserving family relationships while encouraging careful discussion behind closed doors. Those who admired Anne weren't surprised. Throughout her decades of royal service, she had developed a reputation for keeping emotions under control even during difficult moments. If anyone could calm rising tensions, many believed it would be her. Yet even Anne reportedly discovered that this disagreement couldn't be resolved overnight. Each meeting ended with more complicated questions. Each conversation revealed additional concerns. Meanwhile, public fascination only continued to grow. Royal correspondents stationed outside Buckingham Palace reported unusual activity. Additional vehicles entered private gates. Senior advisors appeared and disappeared without explanation. Every movement fueled another wave of speculation. Some newspapers predicted an extraordinary announcement. Others suggested the entire controversy would quietly disappear. Still others claimed the monarchy faced one of its greatest internal tests in decades. Within this fictional narrative, William remained remarkably disciplined. He continued attending official engagements. He smiled during public appearances. He spoke warmly about charitable projects. Yet observers claimed they noticed subtle changes. His expressions appeared more thoughtful. His conversations with senior aides lasted longer than usual. His schedule reportedly included multiple confidential meetings with constitutional advisors. Supporters argued these actions reflected responsible leadership. Critics questioned whether the rumors had become unnecessarily sensationalized. Either way, public interest reached unprecedented levels. Then another alleged palace insider came forward. According to the fictional account, William's legal review wasn't motivated by personal rivalry. Instead, it supposedly focused on protecting procedures governing royal foundations, charitable oversight, and institutional accountability. If true, that distinction changed everything. Rather than a personal battle, the situation became a debate about governance. Commentators immediately shifted their analysis. Could this represent an effort to modernize royal administration? Was William preparing the monarchy for future generations? Or had ordinary administrative reviews simply been transformed into dramatic headlines? No one knew. Camilla, meanwhile, maintained her public schedule. She continued supporting literacy initiatives, attending ceremonies, and representing the crown alongside King Charles. In every official appearance, she appeared composed and confident despite growing speculation surrounding her role. That composure impressed some observers. Others interpreted it as evidence she knew more than anyone realized. Inside the fictional palace, advisors reportedly urged everyone involved to avoid public confrontation. No interviews. No public accusations. No emotional statements. Every decision had to prioritize the institution above personal disagreements. William reportedly agreed. According to those fictional sources, he repeatedly emphasized that any legal review should remain respectful, confidential, and entirely focused on constitutional responsibilities rather than personalities. That approach earned quiet admiration among several senior officials. Still, tensions remained. One particularly dramatic rumor claimed confidential correspondence had been exchanged between legal representatives and palace administrators. While no documents ever surfaced publicly in this fictional scenario, speculation surrounding their existence became one of the story's biggest mysteries. News organizations debated the claims daily. Royal commentators examined historical precedents. Constitutional experts discussed the limits of royal authority under modern law. Ordinary citizens found themselves captivated by every new rumor. For many, this fictional dispute represented something larger than disagreements between individuals. It symbolized the ongoing challenge of balancing centuries-old traditions with expectations of accountability in the modern era. As pressure mounted, King Charles reportedly called another private family meeting. Present were senior advisors, trusted household officials, and several members of the immediate royal family. Everyone understood the importance of the moment. Whatever happened next could shape public confidence in the monarchy for years to come. William arrived carrying what observers described as a slim folder containing carefully organized documents. Camilla entered shortly afterward, calm but determined. Princess and quietly took her seat, prepared once again to encourage reason over emotion. King Charles looked around the room before breaking the silence. No one outside those walls knew what would be said. No cameras recorded the discussion. No official statement had yet been prepared. But according to the fictional story, the conversation that was about to begin would become the most important royal meeting of the year.